What's up, March Madness fans, college basketball fans? Oh boy, I've been waiting since last night to do this one. I did do a little congratulations when I was doing my women's Elite Eight preview for today and tomorrow, but first and foremost, let me get this out of the way. Duke is going to the Final Four, y'all. Duke is Final Four bound. We still dancing, y'all. Congratulations to my Duke Blue Devils. Final Four bound, baby. Yeah, let's freaking go. Anyways, oh boy, I was very excited last night, very nervous, but glad they won it. Would also like to say congratulations to Florida, Auburn, and the Houston Cougars on reaching the Final Four as well. All four number one seeds. I didn't do the research, but I think it's been quite a while since we had all four number one seeds, since we had all four number one seeds in the Final Four. I think, it's been probably at least a good couple, 3 years since all the one seeds have been since the 4 one seeds have all made the Final Four. But we got a heck of a Final Four here, boys. Congratulations to all four teams: my Duke Blue Devils, the Houston Cougars, the Florida Gators, and the Auburn Tigers. 4 great schools. I think this is maybe the 4 schools that everybody thought was going to be here. If you have a team in there, I would like to say good luck to you all next weekend on Saturday. Unless you're a Houston Cougars fan, you're playing my team, so I'm not wishing you good luck. Sorry. But all 4 should be good games. I mean, these teams are there for a reason. This is where you want to be. Final Four with a chance to go play for a national championship. All 4 schools are very deserving. Whichever 2 get in, it's going to be very well deserved. The other 2 will have nothing to hang their heads about. To the other 60 teams that are now out of the tournament, you have nothing to hang your heads about. Just getting in the March Madness tournament is a chore in itself. So congratulations to everybody that made the tournament this year. Congratulations to Florida and Auburn and Houston. And a big congratulations once again to my Dookie Blue Devils, who defeated Alabama in the Elite Eight last night. 85-65, 20-point win. It was close for a while, but Duke pulled away like the last 6 minutes of the game, I believe, because I was at a friend's house trying to keep an eye on my phone. They don't have cable, so I wasn't able to really watch it. But anyways, sorry guys. Duke pulled away in that 6-minute stretch there. I checked it and then waited about a half hour and took my phone out and seen about a half hour later that the game was about an hour later that the game was over and that Duke had won by 20. So, yeah. Duke's had a heck of a tournament run. Cooper Flake gets one more game. We all know he's probably the projected number 1 pick in the NBA draft this year. Oh boy. I would love to see him stay one more year. Unfortunately, I don't think anything's going to make him stay. I mean, it all depends on what happens with Duke here. I believe if they win the national championship, he's for sure gone. If they lose in the Final Four or the national title game, I believe he might come back. But from what I've seen from the recruits coming in next year, Duke's got some great freshmen coming in next year, so it should be another good team. The one thing to count on Duke, except for that 2020 year, the COVID year when they weren't going to make the tournament, that was one of the worst years I've seen of Duke. But speaking of Duke, they got Houston. They have played Houston before in this tournament. They played them last year in the Sweet 16. Duke won 54-51, won by 3 points. It was a heck of a game. Obviously, I can't remember his name, but Houston's best player got hurt in that game. Went out, I think, in the first half. Never came back. Kind of like Cooper Flake in the ACC tournament, but I think that was a big determining factor there. There are a lot of people that said that I think his name was Shear. If he had come back, that Duke probably wouldn't have won, and maybe they're right, maybe they're not. But Duke won that game 54-51, and then Duke would fall in the next round in the Elite Eight last year to NC State, obviously, to DJ Burns and NC State, but not the case this year. Duke on to the Final Four to play Houston. Obviously, this is the first time Duke's been in the Final Four since 2022, and only the second time since 2015, which is the last time they won the national championship. So hopefully good things coming. Duke can advance out of the Final Four. Obviously, I got all Final Four team predictions right, so 4-0 there. And that's what I basically had: Florida, Auburn, Duke, Houston in most of my brackets. Our local newspaper does a poll here. The men's league, I am not doing so hot. The women's league, I'm sitting in first right now. They did a women's bracket last year because of Caitlin, but never won the men's bracket. Been doing it since about 2021, I believe. But sorry guys, had a yawn. But yeah, very excited for Duke to go on next weekend. If you're interested, Florida and Auburn will be up first at 5:49, with Duke and Houston to follow at 7:49. Go get them, Duke. We got 2 more games to win, boys. Let's go get it. Either way, proud of you guys, win or lose. But let's go win 2 more and win this natty. Duke, let's go win 2 more and win this natty, baby. But yeah, them are the game times. So far, since obviously through the Sweet 16, late 8 predictions, I was 18-6. We're up to 28 picks now with the Final Four. And I'm 22-6, obviously. 22 wins, 6 losses. Sorry, I had to count with my fingers, guys. I'm not good with math, so I kind of had to count out loud there. So, 22-6 through the Final Four. We'll see how the Final Four plays out, but ought to be good games. I think Florida-Auburn is going to be a great game. Duke-Houston going to be a great game. I think both of these games come down to the winning team having to shoot free throws at the end to clinch it, but yeah, could be 2 good games. All 4 of these teams, it could go either way. I have Duke and Florida in the natty, but with Duke winning it all, but obviously this could go either way. Houston's a very good ball club. Yes, I'll be disappointed if Duke loses, but proud of the season they've had. And I've been fortunate enough to be a fan of the Duke Blue Devils for many years, since I started watching when I was just a kid, that they're pretty much good every year, and you can almost count on at least. You're a Duke fan. Over the years, you could almost count on that they were making the Sweet 16. They were probably making the Elite 8 or Final Four. If not, they were at least getting to the Sweet 16. But y'all enjoy the games next Saturday. I will be back on Monday to talk about the women's Final Four. Right now, I'm in first in my bracket standing, so as long as UConn keeps winning, I'll win it. I don't know, can't remember what the prizes are. Last year, they paid back 3 places. It looks like, from what I've seen this year, they might be only paying back 2, but hey, I have a chance to be in there, so. But that's your Final Four. Florida and Auburn, good luck Saturday. Duke and Houston, good luck to you. Big good luck to my Duke Blue Devils. Let's go get 2 more wins, Dookie. Let's get it. Y'all enjoy. I'll be back tomorrow night to talk about the women's. Anybody whose team made the Final Four for the men's, congratulations to you. We'll be back tomorrow for the women's, and the men's back next Saturday. Enjoy your night, guys.